Interesting news. Warner Brothers just announced that there's going to be a Gremlins 3, and they even set a release date for November 19th, 2027. So we have a little bit
Holy
to go.
shit.
But so there's no plot or casting information yet, but Steven Spielberg is returning to produce it, under the Amblin Entertainment bubble. But also assisting them is 26th Street Pictures. Now, they've done stuff like Night at the Museum and all the Harry Potter films, The Help, but most importantly, and Aaron will agree with me, Jingle All the Way, right? Am I right?
Oh, boy.
But the director...
Now, wait a minute.
The director and the screenwriter is Chris Columbus. Everybody knows who that is. But this is pretty cool. I mean, don't know if they're going to have anybody from the original 2 films in it or not, but that's pretty much all the information that I heard.
I'm going to ask an important question. Is this going to be CGI or is this going to be practical?
Good question. I think it needs to be practical. I honestly.
My gut tells me it ain't going to be.
Right.
So.
Not nowadays.
Night at the Museum, was that practical effects, Steve?
Nope. Mostly it was not, but I think some of the up close stuff probably was. But generally, when you saw the T-Rex run through the museum, that was CGI for sure.
So we're going to have some CGI Gremlins.
I hope.
Is that what you're telling me?
They're so much better when they're the puppets. Don't you agree?
I agree 100%. I just want to get it out there. I want to make sure we're talking about it.
Right.
Aaron, what do you think? CGI or practical?
I think it'll be CGI. There might be a couple shots where it's a practical thing.
You don't think they're going to bring in the Jim Henson company to... Who did it last time?
I don't know. I don't know who was in charge of like Gizmo and crew.
Well, I think...
they did it in Team America. I feel like we could all on the same team.
That was more modern.
It's the pinnacle. I think that it'll probably be... Well, you know what? It'll be probably a bit of a mix, but CGI has gotten so good, at least when they really take their time and do it right. It has gotten the potential to be so good that it would be, we probably wouldn't even notice that it wasn't real. It would just look so good. It would be fine.
God, what is Gremlins 3 going to be about?
Well, there's more Gremlins. Everybody thought shit was done.
And one of them ate after midnight. I guarantee one of them eats after midnight.
Yeah, something happens after midnight. One of them gets wet.
Again, and people thought it was like there's like a box and then buried under a building that was torn down. And some guy in a black coat comes in and with little black cowboy boots and a black hat. And he's like,
wait, how little are these boots? I'm envisioning real small boots.
Yeah, like size 3. And he, you don't see his face though. And he gets that box, brings it to some people. They keep showing that guy with the black coat on the whole time. And then,
talking about this is in the trailer, right?
No, that's throughout the movie.
Okay. No, that's the whole movie, Steve.
Wow. Very mysterious.
And then hijinks ensue.
Right.
Some shenanigans. I feel like the potential for high quality is going to be there because Steven Spielberg is involved. I don't think they would do it willy-nilly. If it was some no-name people who just had like the rights to the IP and they were just want to try to cash in, maybe it would be that. But I feel like they'll approach it with some TLC, don't you think?
Well, we can hope.
We can only hope.